Hi everyone, and welcome to another edition of City Spotlight. I'm your host, Pablo Pereira. Today we continue our business preview series at one of the oldest business establishments in the entire city. That's right, the Calabasas Saddlery has been around since the late 1960s. And if you've never been inside, get ready for a rather unique experience. Let's go in and check it out. What keeps you coming back here, and what's great about this store and location?
Aside from the people that work here, they're very knowledgeable and they're very easy to work with. I can make a phone call, tell them what I need, they will find it instantly for me. Not many people would order pink curtains for my barn or pink and black tack trunks because I'm not exactly traditional.
I order a lot of specialty items. They don't have a problem getting them, ordering them. Girls are really helpful. You know, they do whatever they can to make everything work real smooth.
But what about this particular location being in the city of Calabasas and the services they offer here? You don't see places like this.
No, and people come from all over to come here, from, you know, as far as South Bay, Santa Barbara. They come here because there's more of a variety and the quality is always good. You know, it's nothing out of the back of a truck.
They're not ever going to create a machine or a computer that's going to be tough enough to do what a cowboy does or dumb enough.
Stores like this serve a good purpose.
Yeah, we couldn't get along without them.
Once you love a horse, you will always ride. Every little girl that actually falls in love with a horse has to ride forever. I've had a horse since I was 10, like I said, 40 years ago. My kids ride, they have horses. I have 3-year-old students that are so in love with horses, and they will always have a horse. It's just something that you connect with and you cannot get it out of your system.
Tell us a little bit about the business, how it got started.
Calabasas Saddlery started in 1968 when 2 men started a feed store. It was called Calabasas Hay and Grain. They sold it to a couple of their customers, who in turn sold it to my father and his partner in 1973. Both having daughters who rode, they knew that there was a need for tack stores. They bought this store that was for sale. This area was very rural. Calabasas, where the Leonis Adobe is on the other side of the freeway near the Sagebrush Cantina, was a stagecoach stop. It was rural, it was all horse country. So we're kind of the last holdouts to try to keep a bit of the equestrian culture. We have supplements and grooming aids. Probably our biggest business is protective helmets and riding boots because everybody needs that to ride in. Riding breeches people wear for fashion as well as for fun.
What's the most interesting request you've ever had that you can remember if someone came in here and asked for it, that you just thought, huh, what? You know one, don't you?
Dave, our leather craftsman who does custom chaps, he had a playmate ask for a pair of white chaps not to ride in. And I think that was something that floored us.
Right.
We didn't know how to handle her. She was not a horse person.
Do my hobbies for a living. Leather work, trick roping. I do saddle repair, leather repair, make custom chaps.
You know, for those who don't know, what are these for? What do you wear them for? Why do you wear them?
Well, they're for protection. Leather against leather when you're riding in a saddle sticks. And if you have them get thrown off a horse, they kind of help the fall a little bit.
And so what are you doing today? Tell me what you're doing
today. I'm doing some repairs over here.
What do we got over here?
This is just miscellaneous that I get every day. I'm just fixing some reins here. Here's a girth that I'm getting ready to sew. This is just stuff that gets tore up around the barn.
Gotcha. And then the chaps over here.
These are in order. These are going to Arizona. They're just, I had the fringe cut in them, and I'm going to put a flap, and they're going to be similar to these right here that are going out today also.
Beautiful.
But that's sort of, this is an old-time pocket. I've made this guy a couple pairs in the past years, and so this.
How long does it take to make a pair of these?
I usually have 4 or 5 pairs in the works all the time.
But how long, if I made an order, how long would it take to get?
I have about a 3-month wait.
Wow.
It was 6.
I think one of the more fascinating things here is some of the tools here would be unrecognizable to most people, right?
Oh, they would. But this right here, for instance, is this punch right here that makes that little scallop. But I'm going to trim the whole thing out with this punch, and it makes this right here, all along here. And I do these other ones. And then these get a stamp top, you know, similar to this. Maybe I'll change it up a little bit. But these shaps that I'm making right here will have this punch.
And those punches are for what then?
Just decoration.
Just decoration,
yeah.
Detail. Now somebody mentioned you made a pair of chaps for a Playboy Playmate.
He had a Playboy Playmate ask for a pair of white chaps not to ride in.
True or false?
True.
What was that about?
Actually, they hung in here for quite a while. And the cowboys kept coming in, seeing if those shaps are still hanging here. And one day, somebody come in and say, somebody's here to pick these shaps up. So they come to pick the shaps up, and so she took them into the dressing room, and all these cowboys walked out there, and they start looking at brushes, and you know, they thought they were going to see them on her, you know.
Right. Now the other thing I hear about you is you are an expert trick roper, is that right?
Well, I trick rope, yes.
Would you be willing to show us something?
Sure.
We got to go in the back for that, right?
Okay.
I mean, we can't do it in here, right? We
No,
need a
there's
little
not.
space.
Well, I've worked in an area this small before.
Can you teach me something?
Yeah,
or
I can.
you think?
Yeah, let me grab the rope there.
Can we rope this big horse here?
Yeah,
you
we
think?
can.
All right.
All right. This is called a butterfly. Here, 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 here. And you, so.
Yeah. What am I supposed to do?
Okay, so, you know what? I'm going to help you out. Okay, come right over here. I'm going to hand this to you.
All right.
I'm going to hand this to you.
Oh, you're going to hand it to me?
Yeah.
All right.
So ready?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I'll be done.
All right.
I am very
That's
impressed.
great.
Uh-oh. I'm
That's
slowing
great.
down.
That's great.
I'm slowing down. What
But
happened?
you did the right thing.
No, I'm slowing down.
All right. Kind of put your shoulder into it a little bit. This is,
okay.
okay, see?
It's kind of like a hula hoop, isn't
You
it?
did a good thing. See how your arm is straight out here?
Yeah.
Now watch my elbow. Most people will take like this,
All right.
but see the rope is doing this. So just keep it.
I got you.
You did a great job. Let's do it again. All right. Okay.
I'm keeping my arm out.
See how I'm actually kind of pushing.
Right.
You're doing an awesome job.
All right.
Very good.
Now, can I rope this horse?
Very good. Yes.
Oh, I didn't do too well.
That's all right. Good
I try to
job.
rope.
Yeah, you did a good job.
Well, you know, I try a little.
Yeah. Okay, this is really, you use a stiffer rope, a heavier rope when you rope livestock.
Right.
Because when you're actually running, you're running into the wind, so you need that rope to actually go beyond that horse.
Gotcha.
So this would be too light.
All right. I can do this.
Okay, here you go.
All right. So you had this going around your head, right? Can
Yeah, I'm gonna, here.
All right.
All you do is you roll it,
Roll it.
roll it. You don't, up here you have no control. You
Right,
see a lot of
okay.
people do this,
Uh-huh.
but you actually just you roll it and you're aiming. My rope is actually aiming.
Yeah.
The tip of that rope is aiming right for that target.
All right.
So you can actually, just like, you know, shooting something, you just throw it.
Oh, there's no way. All right, all right, all right, I'm ready.
Okay.
Do I get to take this home if I do this? All right.
Okay, just a minute.
I've
Here we go.
lassoed myself.
Here we go. That happens to me too.
All right.
Okay, roll your wrist back. Keep your loop open.
All right.
Hey, all right.
I hope you guys got that, because that's not happening again. That's never happening
That's
again.
great.
Well, that's going to do it for this edition of City Spotlight. We hope you've enjoyed the program. More importantly, we hope you've learned a little something about the Calabasas Saddlery. And certainly, isn't it nice in this day and age to know a little bit of the Old West still remains in our city? If you'd like more information on this program or any of our other CTV specials, you can always log on to our website, cityofcalabasas.com. I'm Pablo Pereira. Thanks for joining us.